After the news, BBC Two returns to the Hexagon Reading to continue its coverage of international snooker.
Yo, good afternoon, welcome. Children's BBC is live, it's on the air, it's coming from the West End of London into your home with Andy Crane and the noisy duck with green hair. And if you've never met him, his name is Ed, but I think most people in the nation know who you are now, don't they? They do indeed. Now we've got a rather different version of the menu to do for you today. We did this at 5:35 yesterday. We thought we'd do it again. Thank you. Yes, that's what's on. That's what's on shortly. Poddington Peas. This is Sweet Pea from Poddington Peas. What's on after that? Oh, thank you. Penny Felt Tip. I did that gag yesterday. And it wasn't funny then either. Penny Crayon. What? Oh, you want it back? Thank you. Oh, no, I see. You're giving me this. The watch. Watch. Why? 4:10, clockwise with Charlotte Hindle. That's very good. Ah, of course. 4-ply diaper and a safety pin. That's got to be fantastic, Max. There goes the Bluebird, followed by 5 o'clock by News Round, and then Brother Beyond, the special guests on Blue Peter today. But first, the Poddington Peas.
Down at the bottom of the garden, among the birds and the bees, a little lot of little people they call the Poddington Peas. There's Creepy, Black-eyed Bee and Dumpy. Keep it a secret now, please. There's Zippy, Happy, and the Sweet Pea, and all the Poddington Peas, the Poddington Peas.
Dumpy woke early as usual and stretched out his arm. He grabbed a sticky jam tart and gulped it down. Now it was time for his breakfast. He opened his curtains, but instead of bright sunshine, there was darkness. Then he heard a commotion outside. Something was blocking his door, but he managed to squeeze out. Dumpy found all the peas gathered around an enormous egg. Snoopy had made a close inspection.
Ah, yes, it's definitely an egg.
I wonder what's inside, said Happy.
I know what's inside,
said Dumpy, and thinking of his stomach as usual, he added,
an omelette.
Don't be silly,
said Poppy.
That's a bird's egg, and there might be a chick in it. And if so, we must help it to hatch.
I know, said Choppy. Let's build a bird's nest, keep the egg warm. But Dumpy sneaked off selfishly for his breakfast, while the others began work. The nest soon grew as all the other peas helped to build it. Just as Teepee added the finishing touch, a tea cosy, Dumpy came strolling out.
I have 5 minutes before my tea. Is there anything I can do to help?
Yes, said Poppy archly. As you've done nothing else, you can sit on the egg to keep it warm.
But I'll starve if I don't have any tea.
The peas insisted he would have to sit on the egg, so Dumpy climbed up the ladder and flopped on top of it.
But I don't like heights.
But they still insisted that he stayed there, and they went off for their tea. Dumpy shivered as night fell. In the moonlight, it looked like one big egg on top of another. All he could think about was eggs. Fried eggs, omelettes, scrambled eggs, boiled eggs. When morning came, he couldn't stand it any longer. He left his post and raided the fridge. As he dashed back, he heard a loud crack. The chick had hatched and tried to help himself to Dumpy's sandwich. But Dumpy held on to his snack and was just about to take a bite when the chick cried out the most important word in Dumpy's vocabulary. Food! And Dumpy, even though he was hungry, did something he'd never done before. He gave his food away. There was a loud cheer. Without him realizing it, the other peas had appeared. "Well done, Dumpy!" they all cheered. Dumpy was feeling quite pleased with himself when the chick's mother arrived and said,
Is there anything I can do to repay you all? Especially Dumpy, she said. He's been so kind.
Bashfully, Dumpy said,
I'd like to choose a name for the chick.
I think it's a lovely idea,
she answered.
What would you like to call him?
Omelette,
replied Dumpy. The mother bird agreed.
Very well. Omelette. That will be his name.
As they prepared to leave, Dumpy turned to Happy and said,
See? I told you there was an omelette in that egg.
Down at the bottom of the garden, among the birds and the bees, a little lot of little people they call the Poddington Peas. There's creepy black-eyed Bee and Dumpy. Keep it a secret now, please. There's Zippy, Happy, and the Sweet Pea, and all the Poddington Peas, the Poddington Peas.
Without doubt, one of my fave shows at the moment. The hot rockin' Poddington Peas will be back around about the same time next week. Ed, what have you drawn? Show us. Come on, what is this? Ah, yes, Wilson's hand. It could only be Penny Crayon.
Penny Crayon can draw anything she likes. Fat cats and dogs and crocodiles and juggernauts and mice. But Penny's magic drawings are not like any other. They walk and talk and come to life, creating lots of bother. Scribble, scribble in black clothes, draw a scarecrow, teddy goes, pencils, crayons, big fat pen, rub it out and start again. Penny Crayon can draw anything she wishes, like horses, cows, rhinoceros, and plates of chips and fishes. But Penny Crayon's drawings come alive quite magically, causing on some trouble. Just you watch and see.
Hello, Penny. Hello, Dennis. I hope you two have decided on the title of our school pantomime for this year. I shall have to organise the posters with all the details soon.
We're working on it now, sir. Dennis and I should have a decision soon.
Well, don't leave it too long. There are costumes to be made.
You are a fib, Penny. We haven't even talked about our school pantomime.
Well, we have now. A decision has to be made, Dennis. Which one shall we do?
Well, we did Little Red Riding Hood last year. Everybody liked that one.
Yes, I always look good in red. It's my colour.
Why don't we do Cinderella this year, Penny? Everyone likes Cinderella.
Yes, I'd make a smashing Cinders, wouldn't I, Dennis? And you could be Buttons. Oh, come on, I'll draw your costume to see how you look. Step into that, Dennis.
Oh,
Oh, Dennis, blue really suits you. You look smashing. Now I'll draw my costume for Cinderella.
Hey, Penny, I always thought Cinderella wore rags.
Oh, that's at the beginning of the story. This is the best bit, just before she goes to the ball to meet the handsome prince. It's all very me, Dennis.
All we need now is a coach and some horses to take us to the ball, and we've got our panto.
Oh, but first we need a fairy godmother, Dennis. We must stick close to the story.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?
Hang on, godmother, that's Snow White. I'm supposed to be Cinderella. Look at my beautiful gown.
Puppy old me. My mind plays silly tricks sometimes. I'll try again with my magic words. Hocus pocus, that's my favorite rhyme. Send these two kids into pantomime.
Where are we? Where's the pumpkin and the mice? That silly old godmother's zonked us into the wrong pantomime. This is Alibaba's cave.
Look at all these clay pots.
Pat's torn it. You've shut the front door, Dennis.
Oh, Penny, I don't like the dark. I'm frightened.
Stand stood still while I draw as a torch so we can see.
Oh, crumbs! Find a doorknob, Penny, and get the front door open. Quick, I'm scared.
If this is Alibaba's cave, then I shall have to say the magic words to get the door open, Dennis.
Is it a hocus-pocus type of word, Penny?
No, it's more like an open sesame word. Open sesame! Oh, that was close, Dennis. We were nearly trapped in that silly cave.
Look what I found in the cave, Penny. It looks like an old teapot.
Don't be silly, Dennis. That's not a teapot, it's an old lamp.
Lamp? You mean like Aladdin's lamp?
Give it a rub and find out.
I am the genie of the lamp. Your wish is my command.
A wish? How many wishes, Genie?
You say 3 wishes, then I am free. Free as a bird.
3 wishes?
That's it, you said it. 3 wishes, I am free.
Well, that was a fat lot of use. He's cheated us. He didn't even give us a chance to make one rotten wish.
He seemed to be in a terrible hurry to get away, Penny.
Isn't it typical of people today? Nobody seems to have time for anything or anybody. It's disgraceful.
Does this mean we're stuck out here in this wilderness? Are we ever going to climb those cliffs, Penny? Oh, we're lost.
Don't worry. You dig a hole in the ground about this big, while I draw a special bean on the wall of this cliff.
Now what do we do?
We hold hands and stand very close to each other on top of the beam. Ready? Now hold tight. It's an old pantomime trick, Dennis. Stand by for takeoff. It stopped growing. Quickly. This is as far as it goes, Dennis.
It's Jack and the Beanstalk. Oh, Penny, you are clever.
Come on, jump off.
It looks very misty ahead, Penny. Not much chance of seeing anything.
Now what's that on the hill? It looks like a castle to me. Come on. Oh, heck, look at the size of that furniture. This is a giant's castle.
Giant, Penny. Oh, crumbs. I don't think I like giants.
Look, his dinner's on the table. Oh, it's sausages and mash, my favourite. Oh, yummy.
Never mind his dinner. Is there any sign of the giant?
Don't worry, we'll soon know when there's a giant about. Come on, I'm starving.
Won't he be mad, us eating his dinner, Penny?
You'll soon know if he gets mad. Now, come on, Dennis. Tuck him while we have the chance.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. Who's that eating my yummy yum yum?
Oh, Penny, it's the giant.
Oh, crikey.
As you have eaten my dinner, I shall eat you.
Oh, this is the end, Penny. He's eating us. Oh.
We're not beaten yet, Dennis. I'll draw us a raft on the back of his teeth. He's bound to wash us down with a mouthful of water. I'd better use my wax crayon for rafts. It's waterproof.
What happened to the giant, Penny? That looked like a whale to me.
It's just another story. It's either Pinocchio or Jonah and the Whale.
They're not pantomimes, Penny.
Well, I just draw the stories. I don't write them.
Get off, this is my island. Go away, this is my island. Besides, it isn't Friday.
Oh, heck, this must be Robinson Crusoe.
20 years I've been here all alone. It's my island. Go away.
Don't worry, Mr. Crusoe. We'll be going soon. We're trying to find our way back to London.
That's where our school is, London.
I thought you said you were alone on this island.
I am alone, except for them.
Oh, wait, Dennis. I can't read anymore. I'm puffed out. Oh, let's rest by this tree. I think we've outrun everybody on the island.
Oh, you're right, Penny. I'm absolutely off.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look, Penny. Puss in Boots.
Oh, hello, Puss. My name is Penny, and this is my friend Dennis. We must get back to our school in London, but we don't know the way.
Oh, well, you can come with me, but we must leave right away. I must get to London while it's daylight.
We're ready to go right now. Thank you for helping us. Come on, Dennis, we must keep up with him. This is our school, Mr. Boots. Thanks for showing us the way.
I'm off to London to look at the Queen. Bye.
Bye, Puss. Thanks for bringing us home.
Oh, look out, Penny. Here comes the headmaster.
Penny Crayon, I've been looking for you. I've got our printer on the telephone asking me what pantomime the school is doing this year. By the look of your ragged outfit, it's Cinderella.
Oh, crumbs! Look at my pretty dress. It's in tatters. Well, it was going to be Cinderella, Headmaster, but I've changed my mind.
So, what's it to be this year? Quickly, the printer's waiting to know.
Puss in Boots, definitely. Dennis will play Dick Whittington, and I will play Puss in Boots. I look good in boots.
You'll make a splendid Puss Penny, with a fairy tale to tell. Get it? Fairy tale. Fairy tale. Oh, that's a good one.
The headmaster has made a funny penny.
He's a funny headmaster, you mean, Dennis?
What does that say? Auditions. Well, A, you don't spell it like that, and B, I'm not so sure that we're having this children's BBC Christmas pantomime, especially if you're writing it. Fantastic Max follows clockwise.
This is our audience of very noisy supporters and our three pairs of teams who are poised, ready to play this week's Clockwise. Let's meet the blue team first of all, who are Emma and Tim. Hello to you. And where are you from?
Liscard Junior School in Cornwall.
And what's your favourite pop group, Emma?
Michael Jackson's.
Michael, what about you, Tim?
In Excess.
Oh, a man with taste there. And the orange team this week are Miriam and Reese. And where are you two from?
Aberdeen Primary School in Aberdeen.
Welcome to you two. And Miriam, perhaps you could tell me, do you have any ambitions?
I'd like to become a nurse.
Very good. I wish you luck with that. What about you, Reese?
I'd like to become famous.
Well, you've come to the right place. In any particular area?
In sport.
Oh, well, good luck with that. I'll watch out for you. And last but by no means least, the green team are Carolyn and Ian. And where are you two from?
St Peter's Junior School in Marlborough, Wiltshire.
Carolyn, what's your favourite pop group?
Jason Donovan.
Oh, surprise, surprise! I've never heard that before. And what about you, Ian? What do you like doing, Ian?
I like computers and canoeing.
Because they both begin with C. Very neat. As well as trying to beat each other, our teams are also trying to get the highest scores to become one of the Clockwise top three. This week, the top three remain the same. In third place are Oscar and Nicola from Chagford in Devon with 125 points. In second place are Matthew and Lucy from Ilsham in Torquay with 135 points. And at number one, Rowley and Rebecca from Stroud with 145 points. Right, so let's see if you can put your names up there and win a place in the grand final to win even bigger and better prizes, because here we go with round one, which of course is a race to the face. The aim is to get to the top of this scale here. So if you're ready, fingers on the buzzers, here we go. Who is this man's mother-in-law? Orange team.
Queen Mother.
Correct, it was of course Prince Philip. Which comedian plays the character Delbert Wilkins? Orange team.
Lenny Henry.
Correct, Orange. Is the capital city of West Germany Berlin, Bonn? Orange team.
Bonn.
It is correct. Where does this rodent live? Have a look at your screens. Blue team.
In the sewers.
Exactly right. He's Roland Rat. What colour is someone said to be if they are a coward? Green team.
Yellow.
Correct, Greens, and you're off. Picasso, Rembrandt, Van Gogh were all famous. Orange team.
Artists.
Correct, Orange. What does this man do for a living? Have a look at your screens. Orange team.
Boxing.
Correct, it's Mike Tyson. What is the capital city of Russia? Orange team.
Moscow.
Correct, Orange. And that's the end of the round. The Orange team, in amazingly quick time, have got up to the top of the scale and scored 30 points. Let's have a look at the overall scores then. The green and the blue team are on equal pegging, both with 5 points. But way ahead, the Orange team with 30 points. Now, of course, Orange, that means that you go first in our 45-second challenge. We are now concentrating on the numbers in the inner circle. Okay, each number is the answer to one of the following questions. If you light up that number correctly, you win 5 points, but you only have 45 seconds to do it, and that starts now. How many wheels has Del Boy's van?
3.
Correct. How many days in June?
30.
Correct. How many clubs in a pack of cards?
4.
No, 13. How many grandchildren has the Queen got?
2.
No, 5. Which number represents 9 p.m. on a 24-hour clock?
21.
Correct. If January is month number 1, which number is given to July?
7.
Correct. How many digits are there in 500,000?
7.
No, 6. How many minutes in an hour and a quarter?
75.
Correct. How many make up the band the Pet Shop Boys?
2.
Correct. How many canine teeth do humans have?
4.
Correct. Which number is immediately to the right of 20 on a dartboard?
1.
Correct. And how many stars on the American flag? You can answer that.
50.
Correct. Which means at the end of that round, you've managed to light up 9 numbers, which has taken your score up to 75. Now, the blues and the greens are neck and neck, but the blue is slightly nearer, so I'll start off with you. And your 45 seconds starts now. How many in half a dozen?
6.
Correct. How many days has February in a leap year?
28.
No, it's 29, I'm afraid. How many more days has a leap year than a normal year?
1.
Correct. How many players in a football team?
11.
Correct. At the Mad Hatter's tea party, were there 2 people and how many animals?
4.
No, there were 2 animals. How many cards in a pack, excluding jokers?
52.
Correct. How many legs has a tripod?
3.
Correct. In degrees Fahrenheit, what is the temperature at which water freezes?
29.
No, it's 32. How many noughts are there in 10 million?
4.
No, 7. To complete a band's name, what follows UB?
40.
Correct. In years, how long is an American presidential term?
4.
Correct. And that's the end of your 45 seconds. At the end of that round, you've managed to light up 7 numbers, which has taken your score up to 40 points. Now, Green Team, I hope you didn't mind me asking the blues first, but you were neck and neck. You, of course, are trying to light up the numbers in the green section, and your 45 seconds starts now. To the nearest whole number, how many pounds are there in a kilogram?
4.
2. The worth in pence of the second most valuable coin in common usage?
50.
Correct. In miles per hour, what is the speed limit in a built-up area?
30.
Correct. How many eyes did a cyclops have?
1.
Correct. How many times a week is it 11 o'clock?
14.
Correct. How many varieties of hinds are there supposed to be?
8.
No, 57. As of now, how many Rocky films have been released?
4.
Correct. How many squares has a noughts and crosses board?
9.
Correct. How many in 2 baker's dozen?
11.
No.
26.
Correct. How many corners has a cube?
8.
Correct. In which century... I'll finish that question. In which century was the Battle of Hastings fought?
11th.
Correct. And at the end of that round, you've managed to light up 9 numbers, which takes your score up to 50 points. Well done. And so, at the end of the 45-second challenge, let's have a look at the overall scores. In 3rd place, the blue team with 40 points. Just sneaking ahead with 50 points, the green team, but still in the lead with 75 points, the orange team. And now it's time for you, the supporters, to get involved. Each week, of course, we have a different 60-second wind-up, and this week it's the 3-legged challenge. The 3-legged challenge is basically a relay race. We have one team here with her supporters, one team there with your supporters. The idea is for that team to transfer to that side, transfer to that side. Easy peasy, but of course it's 3-legged, which means their legs are tied to their supporters' legs, and they also have to hop, jump, skip, or walk even, over the obstacle here. So if you're ready, the fastest team will win the 5 points. On your marks, get set, go! seen it done so fast before, which means the 5 points goes to the blue team. And at the end of that round, the extra 5 points went to the blue team, which has taken their score up to 45, which means although they're still in third place, they're only 5 points away from second place. And anything could happen as we go into the next round and play Numbo Jumbo. Now, this, of course, is a free-for-all on the outer circle of numbers. Each number is the answer to one of these questions. So if you're ready, fingers on the buzzers. Here we go with the first question. Take the number of days in April from the number of days in May, and you get... Orange team.
1.
Correct, Orange. In which year did Prince Charles marry Lady Diana? Blue team. I can hand that over. Green team.
81.
Correct, Greens. What number is 106 upside down? Orange team.
901.
Correct, Orange. Add the number of letters in May to those in October and you get... Blue team.
10.
Correct, Blues. How many years is a golden anniversary? Blue team.
50.
Correct, Blues. How many hours in half a day? Orange team.
12.
Correct, Orange. How many bars has a typical farmyard gate? Blue team.
4.
No, I can hand it over. Green team. Correct, Greens. Oh, and that noise means it's the end of the game. I don't believe it. It was neck and neck all the way, but the Greens have just jumped into the lead. So let's have a look at the overall scores. The Blues have 55 points. The Green team have 60 points. The Orange team have 90 points, which means it's the Green team and the Orange team that go through to the next round to play the I'm sorry, Blues, it was so close, but there are your clockwise pens. I hope you've enjoyed it, and thank you for being excellent contestants on Clockwise. OK, teams, now this is the head-to-head, and remember, only one team can win through to play Big Ben and have a minute to win it, and this is the round that decides who it will be. Now, the aim of this game is to get your mouse to the top of the scale, but importantly also to score the highest points you can. All clear? Are you ready? Here we go. In which continent is the River Nile located? Orange team.
Africa.
Correct, Orange. You go up 2. What are nimbostratus and Orange
Clouds.
team. Correct, Orange. What is the largest country in the world? Orange team.
USSR.
Correct, Orange. Storming ahead here. Come on, Greens, give them a bit of a cheer. Which strong substance covers your teeth? Orange team.
Enamel.
Correct, Orange. Whoa, getting dangerously close to the top. 130 points, place 60. Come on, Greens. Which planet is also a Disney character? Orange team.
Pluto.
Correct, Orange. And you got to the top of your scale and you have 140 points, which means you win that round and go through to play Big Ben. Well played, Greens. I'm sorry we're going to have to lose you, but there you go, your clockwise clocks. And of course, there you are, Ian and Carolyn, your clockwise pens. And thank you very much for playing clockwise. Okay, Miriam and Reese, this is the big moment. Here's Big Ben and a chance to win some fantastic prizes for yourselves. Your 3 mice are lit up. They're worth small, medium and large size prizes. And of course, you know, you've got to get them all 3 mice past midnight. But we don't make it as easy as that because, of course, you only have a minute to win it. The minute hand will be ticking away, which gives you 60 seconds to answer the questions, which start now. How many heads has Dr. Doolittle's Push Me Pull Ya?
1. 2.
Correct, 2. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock at what time?
1.
Correct. Ebony refers to which colour?
Green.
No, black. Where do you find a clutch and a choke?
Car.
Correct. How many fiddlers did old King
3.
Cole have? Correct. What does an object do if it revolves?
Goes backwards. Turns
no,
round.
Turns round, correct. Which jungle animal is called the king of the beasts?
Lion.
Correct. Who would live in a monastery?
Monk.
Correct. What sport has tries?
Rugby.
Of course. Whom did Prince Charming marry?
Sleeping Beauty.
No, Cinderella. What colour is a blackbird's beak?
Yellow.
Correct. What does a braille system help to read? Whom does it help to read?
Blind people.
Correct. Which wizard gave away a heart, a brain and courage?
Oz. Wizard of Oz.
Correct. Which vet talked to the animals?
Dr. Doolittle.
Correct. Well done, you 2. There you are, your clockwise clocks and your clockwise pens. Congratulations, and as well as that, Miriam, you have chosen a selection of LPs, a hairdryer and stereo cassette recorder, and Reese, you chose the EastEnder game, the Brick Quiz, and also the stereo cassette recorder. Those will be yours. Thank you for playing clockwise. As well as that, you scored 140 points, which means you're now lying second in our clockwise top 3, so we may even see you in the grand final. But for now, thank you for playing clockwise. We'll see you same time next week on Tickety Tock Clockwise.
More from Charlotte next week on Clockwise. Brother Beyond are the live guests on this afternoon's BP at 5:05. Before that, there's News Round, Bluebirds, but first, FM.
Fantastic Mix! Well, along came Max and the fun time started. I'd laugh until I'd cry. He's dynamite in those 4-ply diapers. He's my kind of guy. Well, there goes Max on a big-time mission. Will he lose or win? Yes, it all depends on the 4-ply diaper and that safety pin. He's tops, I mean terrific. I don't know another word that says it's so specific. Woo! Well, here comes Max and his fun time heroes. It's victory again. They owe it all to that 4-ply diaper and that safety pin. Fantastic Max!
What's going on, AB? Where are we?
Oh, I think we just became a part of the zoo's permanent collection.
Look here. All I wanted to do is rescue a U.S. astronaut in distress. And now look who's in distress.
Excuse me? Did you say you were coming to rescue a U.S. astronaut?
Who wants to know?
I do. Because it's me.
What?
You must have found the note I put in Harvey's bottle. Colonel Zippy, at your service.
A Colonel Zippy was put into space, but that was 20 years ago.
My capsule malfunctioned and I was marooned in the Lobster Nebula. Bronx found me and stuck me in this zoo.
Well, we're here to rescue you. I got a rocket and everything.
Can't believe NASA sent a baby to save me. Guess the program's come a long way.
Well, ours is more a grassroots effort.
Oh, you don't know what it's been like. Skilled astronaut with my training made to do cheesy circus tricks for 20 years?
It could be worse, you know. You could be forced to write cartoons.
Don't worry, Colonel. We'll find a way out of here, or my name isn't Fantastic Max.
You really use that name?
What's that?
It's the rehearsal siren. Better hang on.
Well, let's hear it, my pretties. Have you ever heard a sweeter sound? Harvey, front and center! I said front and center, pellet breath!
Oh, those teeth! A monster!
Harvey, meet your partner and the new star of the show, FX. I can see it all now. FX comes riding out on your back performing all sorts of magic stuff. And the audience will love it. What gives, FX? Make with some Twinklerian magic.
He can't, so big bully.
He's scared of Harvey.
Scared? Listen to me, you rubbery little alien. Get on the big bunny and show me some razzle-dazzle.
No, keep him away, please.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a temperamental actor. I can make you and I can break you. Hey, Butter, Fingers, Catch. Juggle him for a while.
Help me, help me, help me, help me. We gotta do something, AB. Help me, help me, help me.
Step right inside and
see the tumbling Twinklerian. I knew this would bring him in. It's almost showtime.
I've got it, AB!
Not another case of diaper rash.
No, better. A surefire way to get us out of this joint. Colonel Zippy, we need your help.
Anything, Max, just ask.
What size is your uniform?
I think you used too much powder, AP.
Yeah, sorry, Colonel. You're my first monkey.